Good morning viewers of this video. This is my guest lecture delivered in Germany on 25th January 2013. Dr. Desarda's repair for inguinal hernia. This is based on the new concepts of physiology of inguinal canal that prevent hernia formation. Two decades ago, hardly anybody knew much about the mesh material. But now our efforts of running a campaign on the internet and social media educated almost 98% of the hernia patients that mesh is a simple piece of synthetic cloth naturally associated with many foreign body complications. Do we need to change today's trends in groin hernia surgery in context with tension-free and mesh-free Desarda repair? That is the main subject. My answer is always use this repair because it gives complete cure without any foreign body. It is tension-free, recurrence-free, and with the lowest rate of complications. You repair hernia with continuous absorbable sutures, a thing never imagined till today. It is a very simple physiological repair, easy to learn and follow, and can be done on outdoor basis under local anesthesia and with fast recovery. This repair is now followed by many surgeons in many countries. Wikipedia described it first in a separate section as tension-free pure tissue repair. What about mesh repair? Mesh is a simple piece of synthetic cloth prepared from polypropylene or polyester. Would you accept its routine use in all the cases? Ideally not. You are extremely cautious not to forget a swab inside body during any surgery. Then how you are stitching a swab-like piece of cloth inside the body in mesh repairs, leaving patients to his own fate? What we are doing today is right. Why not mesh repair? Mesh is a foreign body, is known to everyone. Millions of microabscesses are formed and dense fibrous tissue is laid down in inguinal canal is also known to everyone. That distorts anatomy, atrophies muscles, nerves, vas and vessels get engulfed and affected. There are complications like pain, infection, testicular atrophy, sinus formation, recurrence and many more. These all complications are also known to everyone and still mesh is routinely used in all inguinal hernia repairs. Why? Why not laparoscopic repair also? All complications of mesh are present in laparoscopic repairs also. In fact, these complications carry high risk because mesh is stitched inside the abdomen, preperitoneal. Additional complications are internal oozing, risk of general anesthesia, abdominal inflation with gas, nerve damage, traumato-viscera, trocar hernia, recurrences and many more. You can imagine what would happen to vas and testicular vessels due to mesh fibrosis because mesh is directly spread on these vas and vessels. Thus you know that mesh is not 100% safe to body for its routine use in all the cases. Lab repair carry higher risk and requires extreme skills to give excellent results. Many patients' life worldwide might be getting affected by unscrupulous use of endoscopes by inadequately trained surgeons. Imagine the fate of millions of patients operated in remote places by many surgeons with low quality mesh without any standards. Pharma companies will not bother for patients, but you must bother for your patients. Surgical fraternity thrives for 100% safety and cure and no major complications in every surgery. Then how we have accepted mesh repairs in spite of its morbidity and complications and continue to use open or lap mesh repairs. This is all done by strong financial giants of mesh and endoscope manufacturing companies by perfect marketing at all levels and by all means. Product costing less than €1 is being sold at 100 to 1000 euro, making huge profits. Any company will market this product by all means, may be ethical or unethical. Lies, damn lies, and medical science. Much of what medical researchers conclude in their studies is misleading, exaggerated, or wrong. So why doctors are carrying this misinformation in their everyday practice? Dr. John was interviewed by David H. Friedman. Bill Moyer interviews Melody Peterson on CNN TV. In her newest book, Our Daily Mates, she describes drug makers as an industry whose core drive is profit. Melody says, I actually thought that there is a lot of science. That is what they tell the public. But as I started to follow their daily activities and talk to executives, I learned that really it was marketing that drove them to earn more profits without bothering much for the patient safety. With their hold of cash, the companies have readily handed money to patient groups, hospitals, universities, medical schools, physician societies, government agencies, and just about any organization they want on their side. The industry cash-filled coffers have a strong hold on medical science. Similar is the story seen with mesh and endoscope manufacturing companies. What is their marketing magic? Control publishing houses and publish repeatedly similar articles through various doctors claiming mesh repair is the best. Control conferences and make leading doctors to present how mesh repair is the best. Start CME conferences and make it compulsory to attend to postgraduate students and then hammer onto their mind same thing again, how mesh repair is the best. Come out with new products of mesh and again send leading doctors to various seminars to show how mesh repair is the best. Advantage of faith posed by trainee doctors and students in their teachers is exploited. Repeated presentations are made in conferences. Repeated publications are made in magazine journals. And the song about mesh goes on and on till junior and budding surgeons' mind gets preconditioned to such an extent that they stop thinking beyond mesh for hernia repairs. Who is the loser? The deadliest loser is your own patient. Many patients operated with mesh, open or laparoscopic repair suffer from morbidity and complications. Some patients' life gets ruined. Who is responsible for this? But still companies with our help are busy in marketing their product like a soap or hair shampoo. Every time coming out with a new variant of the same synthetic cloth like mesh, then mesh and plug, then PHS, then heavyweight, then lightweight, then small pore, then large pore, etc. etc. Who is the winner? And the winner is mesh manufacturing company that silently pocket millions of dollars profit every year from all over the world. And what about doctors who are catalytic agents with whose help companies are making huge profits get? Nothing. Or a tour abroad or in India, that's it. It's my guess. Our prestigious organizations have all given our platform to them and made them financially giant. But still we doctors have to bargain with them about selling stalls or getting advertisements or sponsorships. Let us all stop this immediately. Let us act today itself, and the first step towards this will be to listen to what my research is about, the new theories of hernia formation, and my new operation technique. And to achieve this, let us understand the etiology of inguinal canal. We claim that old concepts that prevent inguinal hernia formation described in the textbooks are not at all true. 1. Strength of transversal fascia described in every textbook is not true. The transversal fascia do not have any strength and it cannot give any protection because it is paper thin. It is just an extension of the end-abdominal fascia. 2. Obliquity of the inguinal canal is not true because the spermatic cord is lying throughout its course on the posterior wall alone. It does not pierce any muscle as stated in all the textbooks. Every individual with high arch or patent process vaginalis do not develop hernia. 4. Shutter mechanism is also not true because repeated acts of crying does not increase the incidence of hernia in newborn babies in spite of the almost absent obliquity of inguinal canal or shutter mechanism. Shutter mechanism at internal ring says medial border of the internal ring is pulled upwards laterally to close the internal ring, and shutter mechanism at canal says oblique fibers of the muscle arch are moved down and medially to go close to the inguinal ligament. This opposite movement of the same muscle cannot be accepted. 5. Those concepts that are said to prevent herniation are not at all restored in the traditional techniques of inguinal hernia repair, and yet 70 to 98% of patients are cured. So these are not the real factors that prevent hernia formation. Then what are the real factors that prevent hernia formation? Aponeurotic extensions from the transversus abdominis aponeurotic arch in the posterior wall is the real factor that prevents hernia formation in the normal individuals. This is posterior view of the pelvis. You can see these are all aponeurotic extensions coming from the transversus abdominis aponeurotic arch and going and getting inserted on the iliopubic tract, thus giving protection against the inguinal hernia as well as the femoral hernias. Posterior wall is very important structure. This posterior wall is not composed of one layer of transversal fascia as is described in all the textbooks, but it is composed of two layers. One is transversal fascia behind and two is aponeurotic extensions in front of it. The strength of the posterior wall is directly related to the number of aponeurotic fibers it contains and not to the strength of the transversal fascia. The aponeurotic extensions give mechanical strength to the posterior wall to resist internal abdominal blows and prevent hernia formation. This is linear picture cross section of the inguinal canal. See, this posterior wall is relaxed when there is no action, and the inside shows aponeurotic extensions in front and transversal fascia behind. Dynamic posterior wall. This posterior wall is kept physiologically dynamic due to those aponeurotic extensions and muscle contractions. Muscle contraction of the transversus abdominis pulls this aponeurotic extension upwards and laterally, creating tension in it to prevent hernia formation. This is physiologically dynamic action of the posterior wall. See this again linear picture cross section of the inguinal canal. The abdominal muscle contraction is there. The posterior wall is converted into a shield to prevent from herniation. Dynamic posterior wall. This tension in the posterior wall is created in gradation as per the force of contraction of the muscles. and the force of contraction of the muscles changes as per the force of the internal abdominal blow. This is important physiological phenomenon. The posterior wall plays an important role in the prevention of hernia formation, not only because of its mechanical strength but also because of its dynamic nature. Such a physiologically dynamic and strong posterior wall is needed to be constructed to give 100% cure from the inguinal hernias. On this background, my operation technique, No Mesh Open Inguinal Hernia Repair with continuous absorbable sutures based on physiological principle. Mechanism of action that prevents recurrence. Now see, this picture shows in front is external oblique aponeurosis and behind is the strip of the external oblique aponeurosis, and spermatic cord is sandwiched in between these two structures. It is at relaxed position whenever there is no blow, but whenever there is a blow, then this external oblique aponeurosis front part and the strip behind, they try to come closer together, sandwiching the spermatic cord throughout its length, thus preventing from its recurrence. Now we present to you our live video of operation technique of mesh-free Desarda repair. You can watch this video on our regular website also, www.desarda.com. Status today. Today this operation is being followed in many countries like Poland, USA, America, China, Mexico, Malaysia, Cuba, Ukraine, Albania, Libya, Brazil, Russia, Korea, etc., and many other such countries. More than 80 presentations or publications and half a dozen RCTs are conducted on this repair. Results are similar to or superior to mesh repairs. We have operated on more than 2,000 patients till today, showing fast recovery, early ambulation, less than 0.1% complications, and no recurrence. I hope that textbooks will soon take note of our new theories and the operation technique. I am now glad to inform you all that these textbooks have already taken note of our operation technique. We are the first in the world to put before the world that inguinal hernia must be repaired on physiological principle to give total cure. We are the first to scrap century-old theories that prevent hernia formation and publish new theories. We are the first to give you a very simple hernia repair that does not use mesh. We are the first to use all absorbable sutures inside, leaving no trace of foreign body after surgery. We are the first to give you complete cure after surgery without any fear of recurrence. Almost no recurrence. Warning. 1. Ethicon, Boston Scientific Corp and C.R. Bard are among 7 companies facing more than 70,000 mesh injury lawsuits in federal court and thousands of additional cases in the state courts of the USA. 2. Here companies are playing safe by using doctor's card in the court litigations. Ethicon's lawyer said the product was thoroughly certified by the doctors and the doctors considered the mesh used to be the gold standard for treatment. This information is brought by me from internet. Therefore, I suggest every surgeon should now take an informed consent in writing from the patient to avoid the court litigation in future following mesh complications after mesh repair, because you are implanting a foreign material inside the body of the patient. Now you decide whether to continue with open or laparoscopic mesh repair or to shift to this mesh-free Desarda repair. My answer is, there is no place for mesh prosthesis now in hernia repairs because no mesh technique of Desarda repair is available with superior results. These are some of the pictures of my international visits as guest lecturers. Thank you.